This is Will.
This is Alex.
Welcome back to another episode of They Mostly Come Out of It. Hello, everyone. We're back.
We back.
Your favorite micro podcasters are back.
Favorite little baby podcast.
Podcast is back. And we have a request for you. We do requests every 5 episodes.
We do your requests every 5 episodes.
Your requests every 5 episodes, so get them in, comment, whatever. But what we need you to do, too, while you're putting in those recommendations, go comment, subscribe on the podcast, because it really helps us out. Builds this little tiny community we got going. And it just keeps this train a-moving, okay?
Bonus, you have a recommendation or whatever for us. That's why you do it.
Yeah, you do it on there, and while you're on there, if you've seen that you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do that.
Yeah, you enjoy the content.
Drop a like, a comment, do all that stuff.
Yeah. We're
on our social medias. We love talking to you guys.
Yeah.
And we love our fans, and we love our viewers, and if this is your first time, welcome.
Mm-hmm.
And welcome back if it's not.
Yeah, one of you, the guy who you kept wanting us to watch Bad Dreams,
Yeah.
left a very nice comment about us going down these rabbit holes and watching these movies that people have never heard of.
Yeah.
And giving them appreciation.
Well, and we do that, but we also have movies like we have tonight, where we probably won't be appreciating as much as some people will. And this is a studio film, so...
This is, I don't know how much a studio film this is, but,
let's just say it was distributed by MGM. It was probably straight to
home video.
It probably was home video. I doubt this got a theatrical release, because it doesn't really deserve one. This felt straight
hilarious.
to video. This felt straight to video. It really did.
This is the coziest film
It is very cozy.
I've ever seen.
Tonight we watched Scarecrows.
Yes.
And if you have a deep phobia of scarecrows,
here's your movie.
Then you will be scared, okay? If you don't, like me, I don't really care. I don't give a shit.
It is what it is.
You probably won't be scared at all, and that's what this movie is for us. So it is not scary. It is actually pretty hilarious. And
there's little tiny moments.
I think there are some scary moments, but for the most part, it's bogged down by so much. I don't know, the thing that bothered me most about this movie is it's so egregious with its use of voiceover. It is just. It is mind-numbing.
See, where would this movie be without the endless commentary?
Well, because it's endless radio chatter commentary. I'm not kidding. The whole movie has just non-stop radio chatter between the characters.
Yes.
And it's you don't see the characters on screen half the time when the radio chatter is going on, because obviously
because they're in different locations.
Yeah, but it's just I think we mentioned it. It sounded at some point it just reminded me of an Xbox 360 Live.
It reminded me of being in a video game lobby.
You're playing Modern Warfare, and you're in the chat, and
I'm gonna kill you.
People are just talking shit.
Yeah.
About fucking your mom, or murdering your entire family. Just the most unhinged shit, because you're not face to face, so that people can say whatever they want. And
then even to each other, they're talking. They're shit talking each other.
Yeah, that's what this movie was.
Theoretically on their own team.
Well, and most of the time, you see that kind of stuff, and you're either experiencing it and think it's cringe, or you're watching compilations where you just see you're just viewing people talking shit on each other.
Going goblin mode, yeah.
Or you're watching Scarecrows.
Or you're watching one of the funniest Scarecrow movies ever made.
It really is. Pumpkinhead ain't got shit on this, okay?
This is interesting. I don't know. I've never seen... I don't know. It's like
I've never seen a movie that like does scarecrows like this exactly.
because it's like
they do the I can't remember what movie it is, but there is a movie where a guy gets stuffed with like straw.
Yeah. Well, there's the thing in what the fuck is it? Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark.
Yeah.
But that's like a little, little vignette or whatever. But this is it's the only movie I can think of off the top of my head that is 100% scarecrows and not fake out. Because there's movies where it's like a fake out. Right. Where it's like, oh, they think it's a scarecrow, but it's not.
Well, and this also has like scarecrow lore and like.
Well, that's like, I mean, I can't even call that lore. It's more like.
Well, but like the
justification.
The scarecrows have like names, and they have like, it's like this devil worshipping family that like became scarecrows. Yeah. I'm guessing
they were trying.
That's
to be,
like what they
immortal.
were trying to allude to, where they wanted to become scarecrows so they never die, and if you go onto their property, you're dead. And they cannibalize you. And
they turn you into
a scarecrow. Yeah. Because when they get there, it's like all these scarecrows all scattered around and everything, and it's like that's their victims. Yeah. I don't know. Like, and then there's like the car with the no engine. So there's like supernatural shit like going on, obviously.
And they constantly bait the characters.
Yeah, but like, they can do like mimicry. Like they can do they can mimic people's voices and shit.
They give the one guy the key to the car. Yeah. They scatter the money. There's a lot of shenanigans they get up to.
I guess before we get too deep, let's explain what the movie's actually about.
Bank robbery.
Through radio, not radio chatter, but a radio broadcast.
Like a newscast.
It's saying that a bunch of people broke into like a military, it's
kind of like Fort Knox, I guess. Yeah. But it's like bills.
They stole like 300 million.
3 million.
Oh, 3 million, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, sorry, it's the 80s. We're not up to the hundreds yet. 3 million. They're on a cargo plane. They kidnapped a guy and his daughter. Yeah. And
from the military.
They're trying to escape, basically. Yeah. And what happens is
one of them.
It's so stupid. So one of them, in a very awkward scene where he's using night vision goggles, and
he loves his night vision.
And there's zero dialogue in this scene for some reason, except for like indistinguishable, like just little chat between.
Yeah, just banter.
He like sneaks around with his night vision goggles, even though you can see the entire cockpit. Mm-hmm. I also want to mention, this is a nitpick, but it's kind of insane. They always have the cargo bay door open on the airplane, and it's just black. There's no like clouds. There's no like it's just black. Yeah. So you can clearly tell that the plane is not going nowhere.
But they have
that is a stationary plane.
But they have like smoke.
They have fog. They fog every once in a while.
They're up in the sky.
But that plane is just a plane on a lot.
No shit. Okay.
I'm just saying. Anyway, he goes around and he throws a gas grenade.
Don't forget, by the way, the two people they kidnapped, the innocent people, also have a little doggy.
They have, of course, you have to mention the dog because it comes into play later.
The little adorable doggy
little old dog. It's like a really old, decrepit dog.
It's a very old dog. It looks like it's blind.
He is cute, but
it's very adorable. Particularly in this scene, then because the guy bamboozles them, he sets off a smoke bomb, and then
I love that so he hooks himself to the top, right? Yeah. So because he's going to drop the payload, and then he's going to jump out as a parachute, right? Yeah. And then he throws a grenade.
An actual grenade. It rolls over to the doggy. Yeah. And the doggy, licks it. It's
underneath the doggy, and the doggy licks it. And I don't know if this was, like, he timed it where it was just, like, the longest, like...
It's a very long...
The longest grenade delay in film history. Yes. But, like, they have time to get it. Some guy fumbles with it. It rolls over to another guy. And then they throw it out of the plane and it explodes.
It explodes in a superimposed firework onto a day for a night shot of a plane.
It looks very stupid. And
our guy,
it is hilarious because it literally was like a 20-second delay grenade or something like that. It's like a very long delay grenade. Like to the point where you're just like, is it gonna go? Like, is it a dud? Like, what what the fuck is happening?
And that dude,
so he's trapped in a tree.
He gets out and he is going to get the money. And the rest of them, a bunch of them, also hop out of their plane to go look for him.
Which is weird because then they land the plane and she's like there in like 2 seconds.
It's fine. Well, they land pretty close to the farm, whatever.
Yeah, right.
And basically, it's these robbers. They're looking for the one guy who betrayed them.
Not robbers, okay? Crows. We saw the end credits.
I don't care.
They're crows.
They robbed a thing. They wanted to be funny.
No, they're crows.
Yeah, they wanted to be funny.
And then there's the Scarecrows.
Yeah, I know. They wanted to be funny.
I know.
And
the credits are stupid,
too. They're looking for this guy, and the whole first 30, 40 minutes of the movie is our dude inner monologue, panicking, and
yeah, so again, voiceover.
Thinking things out.
This movie is literally 70% voiceover.
While they are on the radio, because they all have headsets. Like a video game.
They're all shit talking him
and they're all telling him
when we find you, we're gonna rip out your heart and eat it.
I'm gonna step on your balls. I'm gonna fuck your mom. Yeah. I'm gonna do
Sit
this.
And spin, motherfucker. Just all this shit, and it's just so stupid.
And it's just it's really funny,
and it just keeps going. That's what was so funny about it is the amount of times they use it, which
the
is
amount of shit talking.
Throughout the whole entire movie, basically.
Because that first 40 minutes where that guy is still alive.
Yeah, where the Scarecrows haven't started murdering people.
It is hilarious.
Well, because this is also where he finds the house, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he goes in, looks at a fly swatter, and starts looking around for keys to an old truck. And the fly swatter magically turns into keys, right? Because they want to lure him into their property, and he drives the car, runs over a scarecrow,
evil,
and then realizes the engine isn't.
The car stops working.
Yeah, and he thinks it's flooded, so he goes and looks, and the engine isn't even there.
Fucking voodoo.
It's voodoo, supernatural.
And he's like, what the fuck?
And then he gets murdered by a fucking scarecrow.
Scarecrow stabs him to death, and the other goobers land, and they're looking for him. This is also after a hilarious scene where they're taunting him on the radio like you would in a video game.
Well,
and they're like, "Oh, we see you."
What's crazy is it's radio chatter and the Scarecrows doing the mimicry.
Yeah.
So you don't know which one is which, and it's trying to get the paranoia of it. It's all annoying, and
but it's funny.
It's all just funny. They're like, "Oh, we see you. We're right behind you," and then it's he starts shooting at Scarecrows. And
that's when they bait him.
He freaks out, and that's when they bait him into the car and kill him and do all that stuff. So, after this, they get to so now the windmill starts. And then
after they kill him.
Yeah.
After they spill the blood.
Spill the blood on the land. So
the fucking windmill starts up.
Oh, and in a scene that is never mentioned or even remotely...
The picture?
Yeah, the continuity just goes ski-wampus.
Well, I don't know what the meaning of this is.
So there's a picture of 3 dudes on the farm, and I'm guessing it's the owners, the satanic
who you find
owners.
Out in the end credits, because there's 3 people listed for the Scarecrows in the end credits. There's 3 people in the picture. It's them.
Yeah, but the picture breaks.
Yes, breaks down the middle,
and it splits them in 3. And I don't know why, because after this, the picture is completely fine, and it's never shown again. Never shown broken again.
Yeah, it's never breaks again. Nothing.
So
but the farm is alive.
Significance. We get it. There's because at the end there's multiple Scarecrows. There's not just I think there's more than 3.
There's at least that we see moving. At least 3.
Well, 4 if you count the one they constantly
show. Of the OG, where they have the Scarecrow get up. There's 3.
Well, and they show a bunch of...
There's 3 that get
they love
exploded.
I don't know who was like petrified of scarecrows and thought that people would be. They show scarecrows a lot in this movie.
Oh yeah,
a lot. There's multiple scenes of just scarecrows just hanging out, and for some reason,
atmosphere.
And so for some reason, they're all in their posts except for one. It's an extreme close up, and you can tell it's a guy breathing.
Yes.
Because his chest is moving up and down, and I have no idea why.
So all of them, all the ones they show in the stills are like actual scarecrows. And then there's one shot that they always have of one guy in a costume.
Yeah, I mean, he's breathing.
I don't know why. Obviously.
He never comes to life.
I'm sure if you...
He never murders anyone.
Teleport yourself back to 1988, you watch this on a VHS, you won't notice him breathing. But we are watching it in beautiful...
crystal clear 1080p.
Clear 1080p. And unfortunately, you can see him breathing.
And it looks very stupid because they show him a lot.
And he just keeps on breathing and breathing. But, yeah. The other goobers, they're like looking for the money.
Yeah.
And they think they find it. And it's like a bag in a tree. Like, but it's the money.
So they cut open the bag and it's a bunch of blood and it just spills all over them. So they come back to the house and they're all pissed off.
And this is also the one who stayed in the plane. She took the daughter of the pilot with her.
Yes.
So now she is also at this like farmhouse.
The woman of the group, and she is obsessed with the money. She constantly
She's
brings it
the
up.
Most.
She wants the most. She wants all the cut, and she wants the money.
And then there's
worse
also
than anyone else.
There's also a bald guy with a giant cigar who his whole thing, they even mention in the movie, is he never talks on the radio.
Yeah.
He is one of those goobers you play with online who doesn't fucking communicate. But he's like the most level-headed of them, I guess.
Well, I also love it because it kind of reminds me of one of those guys. So they'll give you information on like a live chat, but only when it's absolutely fucking necessary.
Otherwise, no.
Otherwise, never.
You could ask for their name and they'll just not say anything.
Never.
But he's like the most level-headed of them all.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a woman, there's that guy, and then there's our kind of leader.
There's a leader guy, but he's kind of cracked. You can see the pressure is getting to him, basically.
And then there's his airhead buddy.
Yeah, and there's the betrayer, which is our guy who got attacked by the scarecrows. So anyway, they're hanging out at the house, and they're like trying to look for the money, and
there's a scene where they like look around, and he sees like an altar. And he sees a crucified like pigeon, which made me think of Prince of Darkness.
Yeah.
And all this like shit, and they're like, it's kind of like world building or whatever that they're
right.
Like,
well, because it's like a bunch of like evil satanic hillbillies in the fucking boonies.
There's like they have a little fucking whatever you call that thing on their roof.
Oh, it's like a weather vane, but it's like or weather main.
It's literally got a
and it's fucking Satan instead of a rooster.
And it like points at one of them.
And it has like a pitchfork on it. So yeah, they're looking around. There's like a bunch of like fake out jump scares where they like spook each other because
no, not really.
One's on. Well,
there's only one is when he's on the roof.
The one where he's on the roof and he like looks down.
But most of it is just kind of like atmosphere. Like there's one part where one of them has a special gun. It's got a night vision scope on it, and he's looking through, and he's like, you see where the scarecrows should be. Now they're not there.
And he pans the landscape, and you just see a scarecrow roar,
booga,
and roar into it, and he's like, "Oh, there's a scarecrow!" Blah, blah, blah.
And they all roast him like you do in a video game.
Yeah, because they're all talking to each other. So radio chatter's over for now, and I actually didn't mind this part of the movie. They go back to radio chatter, so if you're annoyed by that, it continues. But for right now, for a good 15 minutes. There is no radio chatter, and it's great.
It's okay. I do miss the radio chatter because it just makes me feel so warm and fuzzy.
Yeah, I don't know if great's not the right word because none of this movie is great.
How dare you? If you've played any number of spooky co-op games with any number of morons on the internet, this is the movie for you.
It's true. If you like if you like just random chatter of people like roasting each other, this movie is for you. It's because what happens is they're all talking, and the guy who got killed comes back. Right? He's like, I'm here. Like,
he doesn't even say anything.
Oh yeah, that's right. And they immediately start torturing him. They start like saying like, "Where's the money? Where's the fucking money, Lebowski? Where's the fucking money?"
Nothing.
You know, nothing. He won't say a goddamn word. And
they're
he's
all
like a lost
I don't know,
cause.
maybe he like one of them's like maybe he's on drugs or something. The other one's like, I don't know, maybe he had a concussion when he fell down here or whatever.
Yeah, and then he starts attacking them.
Yes.
And he tries to like pin one of them down and like chew on them, or eat. Does he try to eat them or what? Like
no, because he
gets stabbed.
He reveals his torso,
and there's money coming out of his torso.
And it's like,
he's like stuffed with money.
His torso's like ripped open, but like been sewn back together, and there's just money and straw.
Yeah, and he attacks them. They like fire at him. Nothing happens, and then
one of the guys he bites off some of his fingers.
Yeah.
And then again, there's just straw.
At the end, the level-headed guy cuts off his arm and his head. And
they dissect him.
Cool as a cucumber, they just start pulling out the money.
And they're like, what the fuck?
They're like, and then, so the guy who's starting to crack is like, let's just take this money, we'll split it, and we'll just leave. We can just go. We don't have to do this anymore. While this is happening, we also get the pilot. He thinks about communicating because he sees a military helicopter because it's like a huge manhunt. Even though
searching for them.
Even though in any other movie they would show the manhunt, but in this one they don't.
Well, they don't have the money.
Yeah, right. Well, there's no. Yeah,
you get a shot of a helicopter
because you don't get a detective or anything.
I mean, we don't need it. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. And so he thinks better of it. There's a bag of money still laying in the cockpit, so he stuffs it under the seat. This goes nowhere. So. I guess the daughter finds it at the end. I have no idea.
Or she's too cracked, according to the end.
Her and the dog.
Monologue.
Her and the dog are too cracked.
Yeah.
So he decides he's going to go look for the daughter.
Yeah.
So he goes
and keep the money.
Yeah. So he stuffs the money, and then he
gets a gun.
He gets a gun, which he doesn't use at all
because he gets murdered off camera.
Yeah. And then you never see him again. He walks into the property and then is gone.
He walks there and you hear like a woman's voice calling for help, and it's clearly the Scarecrows fucking with him, and then you don't see what happens.
Yeah.
Until later on, they find his body, and he's now crucified to a fucking post.
Yeah, and they take him off, and he'll show up one more time.
And then you see him again at the very end.
And so they take the guy's head, put it in the refrigerator, because that becomes a scene later, too, for some reason.
Because it's funny.
Yeah. And so then they look out, and they see money scattered all over the place.
And they're like,
look. Fucking scattered. They're like, oh, the wind must have took it up and scattered it all over.
And then they go looking for the money like it's like the fucking ecstasy of gold scene in Good Man of the Egg, where they're just ravenous. They're just like...
Oh, they're completely brain fried.
Yeah.
And also our guy went crazy.
He'll start going even more crazy.
Yeah, so he's starting to go more crazy because
he'll go even more crazy after this because one of them, the airhead, he had a harmonica, and for a long time in the movie, he'll be just randomly be like, you know what, I really miss my harmonica right now. And then as he's searching for money, he finds his harmonica.
Yep, and he starts playing it.
And they're all like, "Where are you? Answer us. Where are you?" And he's just playing his harmonica. Typical fucking non-communicating noob. And he walks into a fucking scarecrow, and they knock him the fuck out. And then they take a little, like, saw.
And start sawing off his hand.
They start sawing off his hand, and he's screaming. So they put a bag over his head, and then they stab the fucking head. And then you see them, like...
cutting his torso open to stuff it, and like one of them is like attaching one of his hands to himself,
and they're just like, they're scarecrowing him. And then our dude is looking around, he finds his gun with the fucking night vision scope on it, and he runs into one of the Scarecrows and unloads on it, and nothing happens.
Well, what's weird is he also mentions later that he like saw them like dissecting the guy, even though they didn't show that on camera.
But he says in the dialogue, so you have to accept it.
Like he said they were pulling out his like liver and shit.
But
because they all run back to the house.
He's
gone. He's
cracked.
He's completely gone. He's blame it on massive shock or something, but he is gone. He goes fucking full tilt crazy because he starts communicating with Jack, the dead guy that they just lobbed the head off of, and he starts talking to him.
No, he starts talking to the guy who got fucking killed just now.
Oh right, and he's like, oh yeah, like he's on the radio, and like they're like, we don't hear anything. And so he's like, get the fuck out, just
his
go.
Thing is like,
because they don't want to leave, because he's gonna stay there until daylight.
Yeah.
And then figure out a plan.
And then they just want to leave.
They want to leave.
Go back to the plane.
But they want him to come with, and then he like threatens them at gunpoint and is just like, just go. Just fucking go. Yeah. You're no use to me here. I'm gonna talk to my buddy.
My homie.
And we're just gonna hang out.
And they leave. Our woman, she gets too... The ecstasy of gold is too much.
Lost in the sauce of that money.
So she, gets more money.
She sees like a trail of money.
And of course...
And they're like, no, like, let's go. Like, you don't need the money. And she's like, no, I need it.
And they bait her right into a Scarecrow. And it, like, impales her hand with a pitchfork. And then they stab her to death. And then they're in the process of they're scarecrowing her, and then they get interrupted.
Yep.
Because one of the three, our level-headed bald man with the cigar
has like a grenade launcher. Basically.
He has a gun with like exploding bullets or some shit.
It's a grenade launcher, but they say it's exploding bullets. I don't know.
I've seen it in other movies, but in this, because it's like, they're made of straw. They basically light up like a fucking firework. But he has special bullets. And only these bullets work on the Scarecrows.
Yeah, they subdue the Scarecrows.
So he blasts one of them with a fucking exploding bullets, and it actually kills it. Yeah. And the other two, they like... I guess their Scarecrow senses go off. Our brother! And they
no!
They run over there and look at their dead brother.
So the bald guy and the daughter.
I do love the shot of him yelling at her over the radio to like give up the money, and we have to go, we have to leave, and it's this panning shot of her dead body covered in blood and covered in money. I love that.
Greed is bad.
He's just like, come on, get the fuck out of here.
Alex, greed is bad.
I know.
Greed is bad. And so they're running out, and this is also where he like busts out a board of the property, because they can't go past the property apparently. Yeah. Well, one of them can, but she gets away, and then he starts crawling underneath, and then one of them takes a scythe and starts like stabbing him with it.
Yeah, and she has a moment of mercy.
Yep. So she blasts the fucking Scarecrow,
blasts
with the gun.
them away and kills them, and then saves him. They get on the plane with a cute little doggy.
The cute little
and they're
old
flying
doggy.
Away.
They're
and
flying
our dude
away.
Goes to the back of the plane and turns on like a lamp or turns on a lighter.
He's gonna light his cigar, because the whole movie he has this big fucking huge fat cigar.
Her dad, as Scarecrow now, is there, and he screams a scream and stabs the guy, and just starts slowly.
It's not a very menacing scream.
No, it's very funny. He starts ambling toward the woman.
Yep.
And then he keeps ambling on, and then as she like reaches up to press one of the knobs,
goes on for fucking ever.
Stabs her in the hand, and then it turns out the bald man is still alive.
Well, and she tilts the plane up so the zombie falls back. Oh, sorry, the Scarecrow, not zombie.
And they're going back and forth, and our dude grabs a grenade.
Not a long delay
this
grenade.
This
one
was
like
a normal
normal length grenade.
And he, takes the pin off and hugs our Scarecrow and explodes. Ooh. And then we get a shot of her like in tears, and the fucking doggy is eating
the charred
like
remains.
a dead head of somebody or something.
Oh, we forgot to mention what happens to the crazy guy. We'll get there.
This is my favorite scene. So the crazy guy is like at the fucking house just talking nonsense.
So you keep the image of the dog chewing on the head
for the rest of your life.
In your brain for a minute.
For the rest of your life.
Yeah.
And our dude is in the house fully cracked.
Yeah.
And
he's gone fully insane.
Phone starts ringing. And he goes and answers the phone, and it's the fucking SpongeBob thing.
He's like, and then it's like, look in the fridge, and the fridge door opens.
And it opens by itself.
And he goes and like unwraps the burlap off of the head they chopped off of the guy.
And it's the guy, and he's talking.
And it's so stupid because they don't even like bother. I don't know if they didn't have the budget for it, but they didn't even bother like putting his head through like the bottom of the fridge.
No, it's like an extreme
close-up of like, and it cuts off right at his neck.
Use your imagination. And he's like yapping nonsense, and then our dude, his friend, shows up, and he's got like his night vision goggles on.
He's like,
I'm here, amigo.
I'm here, amigo. And his fucking
his like lips.
It's like a row of teeth.
His like lips have been completely torn off, so he just has like a fucking Utah smile just blazing at him. And hey, amigo.
Hey,
and the
amigo.
whole scene is hilarious because our dude locks himself in the room, and the guy's like, why'd you lock me out, bro?
Why'd you lock me out, amigo? Hey, que pasó? You know, like...
Because they're going to Mexico.
Because they're taking the money to Mexico.
And
so...
in the movie...
The guy...
Earlier in the movie, when they landed, they're like yapping to each other, and the guy's like, how are we going to go to Mexico if I don't speak Spanish? And now,
so he like, there's a, why does he open the door?
Something happened.
Something happened because he's in the altar room, right?
Yeah.
And something happened in the altar room where he has to like open the door and go out, but he gets stabbed immediately.
He gets stabbed
because
by...
obviously the Scarecrow's still outside.
He opens the door and the guy's like, hola, amigo, and stabs him.
Stabs him, and then he falls on the altar. And the guy literally is like, how are we supposed to go to Mexico if we're dead?
And then the farm dies.
The farm just fucking stops.
Because there's no more blood. There's no blood in the ground.
Well, it's crazy because like the truck gets parked back in its spot.
Yes.
And the windmill stops turning, and the lights go off, and the generator stops.
It's like right back to where we were, and we get the shots of the Scarecrows on the sticks.
And then of course, because it hasn't shown us a billion times the Scarecrows on sticks, and then it shows the picture again. Shows picture and.
Shows picture with fly swatter.
Shows picture with fly swatter, and there you go. You're back to business, baby.
Back to waiting for the next victims to show up.
The big bazinga at the end is the most hilarious thing I've ever.
After the explosion on the plane.
It's so fucking funny.
And the little blind doggy eating meat.
Fucking head meat.
And it's like a fucking end credits and a scarecrow. And it's
a Scarecrow from the beginning of the opening credits.
And it's a radio announcer saying, like, this plane landed, this big robbery that happened. The plane landed,
and the woman was in shock.
When the SWAT team got on the plane, there was a dog, and it attacked them. Out of nowhere, it attacked them, so they had to tranquilize it. And there was a woman... It was found to be eating the
charred remains of his owner.
Of a robber and the pilot.
Yeah.
And the woman was in shock.
I love the implication.
The doggy.
This is my favorite. The doggy waited for this woman, this fucking daughter, to fly like all the way to San Francisco.
Thousands of miles, yeah.
Just presumably, right? Because they said she flew overnight. I don't know where they were, but they flew overnight, right?
Yeah.
So this dog waited to go crazy.
Yes.
Until the fucking cops got there.
We discussed this.
Yeah, we're not trying to get political here, but we were theorizing that maybe it was like an ACAB dog.
If the dog saw the cops, fuck the police.
Fuck the police. I'm gonna attack it because it didn't attack the pilot. It had a wherewithal to be like, oh no, I need to get to my destination because I know those fucking pigs are gonna come onto this plane.
Fucking pigs open the door.
Fucking come onto this plane.
And I love that whoever put the dog in the movie was like, I will have my dog in the movie, but you cannot kill the dog.
That was that was the stipulation because they like tranquilized it, right? They didn't say they put it down or anything.
In the voiceover, they say they just tranquilized it.
Which is funny because this old decrepit dog that even gets its own credit and like...
Oh yeah, it's in the credits. I love it.
Yeah. And it's just fucking hilarious that this dog waited until the piggies came onto the plane.
And it snapped.
It went crazy.
And that's the movie.
That's the movie. That's Scarecrows. That's how simple it is. It's literally just like 90% radio chatter of just like them talking shit. A bunch of shots of just random scarecrows and one breathing for some reason.
One guy breathing.
And then, some murders. And some death scenes.
Yeah.
Not very many. I mean, the kill count's not super high in this movie.
Not super high. We were a little worried because the first death is just a dude gets stabbed.
Like, yeah, I mean, there's more creative ones, like the one where they put the bag over his head and then stab the cloth. That was pretty well done.
There's gore.
I mean, it's not like the most well done I've ever seen, and they're not like super creative, but at least they tried.
Well, at least it's R-rated.
Yeah, and it's cozy. I mean, I could see you putting this on in the background of like a Halloween party or something.
This is like negative stress.
Yeah, there's like not a single part of me was like on the edge of my seat at all.
Because it's just you know what's gonna happen, which is like par for the course. But usually these movies kind of try to make it more I don't know,
spooky,
less meme worthy.
Yeah,
I think the fact that almost this whole movie is just these dudes roasting each other. Yeah,
it didn't really
It really just makes
it didn't really give it credit to the whole it's supposed to be a horror movie.
It makes it cozy. It just again, it just reminds you of
because for example, Dog Soldiers, for instance, right? It's kind of similar thing where it's like a bunch of military guys, and we don't know if the bandits are military, but
they're all decked out.
But they're all decked out, and everything. And Dog Soldiers, they do banter with each other and give each other shit. But there's also high stakes because they're all getting taken out and they're all freaked out. And it's all there's some really tension because at a certain point they drop the banter, right? And it becomes survival mode. That they're just trying to survive.
But in this,
it's all banter. Even when they're dying, that's just fucking banter.
Even our dude who goes in crazy
is still banter.
Even when he is locked in the fucking altar room or whatever, even the Scarecrow man with the fucking
keeps calling him amigo and
hey,
que paso. Yeah,
he's just why'd you close the door, amigo? And it's just it's just funny because the way he's talking.
I do love the scene of it with the fucking Scarecrow with the goddamn goggles with the row of the fucking the Mormon smile with no lips, just hey amigo.
And our dude just flips and locks us up in the room. Stupid. And the guy's like, where are you going, buddy?
Jesus Christ. So yeah, it's you take that kind of high tension bottleneck movie with this and make it so meme worthy that it just becomes entertaining garbage.
Yes.
It is just like you said, there's no tension whatsoever in this movie. It's so cozy. Like I said, you could put this on in the background of a Halloween party, and no one would care.
Yeah,
it's fine. It has some creepy images, but that's about it.
Yeah, I
wouldn't even call this spooky. It's just
it is. Unless you really,
if you have a big phobia of scarecrows, this
is definitely for you.
Yeah, I don't know though, there's just something so uncanny about the way they talk too. There's something not right about it. The way they're giving each other shit is so exaggerated and so not natural, and there's almost zero chemistry between any of them. It's great.
Just like a bunch of random goobers in an online lobby.
Yeah, exactly. That's why we're the biggest compliment I can give it is it did have Xbox 360 era live chat vibes.
It really captures that vibe of just playing
it really did
co-op spooky game with a bunch of idiots on the internet.
So maybe in that way it's ahead of its time.
It is.
Maybe this is like some like Dead by Daylight kind of fucking
this is
lobby
this
chat.
is what it feels like.
Yeah.
You know? Dead
This
by
is
Daylight.
what's going rando on Dead by Daylight.
Yeah, if it also involved like you trying to kill one of the other humans.
Yeah, exactly. Like add that element to it. I don't know.
Be on the radio the whole time, freaking like, I'm gonna kill you. You fucked us over. You're not gonna. You'll have no birthdays.
So I mean, if that interests you, you can watch it. I mean, you can go rent it.
You should watch it.
Yeah,
we did.
It's entertaining garbage.
So you should watch it.
It's pretty memey. It's it's like I don't know. It's stupid. It's schlocky. I mean, it's it's an hour and a half. It's not going to waste your time, but it is short. And there's some cool stuff in it, but like, it's not really worth it when you get to it.
It's fine.
But yeah, that was Scarecrows. Let's do Shitty to Pretty.
7 out of 10.
Yeah, I would say 7 because it's not mid enough because there is some like stitching together and the whole like the whole stuffing him with money and like the woman like hilariously being like obsessed with the money.
Yeah.
And then the whole ending with the fucking dog, like eating the fucking charred remains and going psycho mode on the fucking SWAT team.
There's even that part where they mimic the dog.
Yeah. Because
they bait the young hostage.
Yeah.
And the Scarecrows mimic the dog.
Like there's just like there's enough to keep it afloat, but there's not really much else here. Not to make it like a can't skip movie.
No, again, unless there is a really specific vibe you're searching for, and this movie scratches that itch for you.
I mean, it might.
It very much might. If that's, if you're very curious, I would highly recommend watching it. Maybe it will scratch that itch for you.
Do like a double feature of like this and In a Violent Nature. Get your cozy ASMR like forest.
This has way too much talking for that.
Yeah, that's true. In a Violent Nature has like zero talking.
This is this is like his Girl Friday of horror movies. It's one of those like
it really is.
40s
it really is.
slapstick talkies.
Yeah, just the talkies that like they just like
rapid fire.
They could overload it with dialogue, so they did. It's just a fucking wall of text.
Just rapid fire.
Just like characters that do not fucking shut up.
It's like real life.
That's what you get. It's real life chat lobby. Real life chat lobby. Yep. Exactly. Then it's authentic. It was ahead of its time. Really.
This is actually one of the most realistic horror movies.
Truly.
I've ever seen.
Yep. The crows are, getting picked off one by one.
By scarecrows.
Giving each other shit and yelling loudly while they're getting picked off, which is hilarious because the scarecrows know exactly where they are.
Yeah. That's how it goes, Will.
Mm-hmm. Satanic hillbillies that turn into scarecrows.
Yeah. Three goons in a cabin that did a ritual to turn themselves into scarecrows.
Sure. I think.
To live forever. That's basically what happened.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it heavily implies.
Yes.
So.
Unless you're, like, completely brain dead, you might not pick up on it.
You might be. Unless you're a scarecrow yourself. Then you're never going to pick up on it.
Then, congrats on
your head's full of straw.
Finding this podcast, I guess.
Yeah. Hello and welcome. I don't
know what you're doing here.
I don't know either.
You should go back to your farm.
Please don't come murder us. We don't live anywhere near a farm, so
this is a problem.
So we're okay.
Yeah, that's kind of a problem there.
Yeah, we're like urban, so we're
unfortunately.
I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, well, I don't even. The last time I saw a scarecrow was at one of those fake haunted houses.
Yeah, or like if you go to like a corn maze.
Yeah, they got a nice little.
And even then, they have that stupid fucking. Sometimes they have the Spirit Halloween one, or the one where it's just like the button eyes and the smiley face. It doesn't.
That's a classic.
Doesn't look scary at all.
That's what they should have had in this movie.
That would have been horrifying. Yeah, that would have been scarier, actually.
It would have been mildly scarier than the extreme close-up of our dude in a costume. Breathing.
I still don't understand that. Like, I cannot wrap my head around that.
I don't know, because you have, like...
You have all the dead, like, creepy scarecrows.
3 other ones that they showed.
Yeah.
That were all actual scarecrows. And then one shot that they show 1 billion times of a man in a suit.
Breathing.
I don't know why that shot was so special, that they had to have that.
Maybe that was like the director
versus like
he loves Scarecrows.
Listen,
this director loves Scarecrows.
I get it. He had to get in on that niche.
It is kind of like Predators, like Predator.
I mean, this did give off big Predator vibes.
Yes, it did.
Except,
except dumb.
Not
Predator.
Except, not exciting, not creepy.
Yeah, it's like the antithesis of Predator.
It doesn't get your blood pumping.
The only way it's like Predator is it's like a bunch of macho guys with guns getting eliminated by like
picked off and like a horror-esque.
In the mimicry, like like where they.
Well, when they started doing the mimicry, that was my first thought. I literally said, I was like, I've seen Predator.
Well, and all the night vision in it, I think maybe this director was inspired by Predator heavily.
Really? You're going to say that?
I guarantee it.
Predator only came out a year before this. You're going to tell me that our dude saw a very popular movie.
I know, shocker.
And was like
my
time has come.
Well, and then he was driving back to his farm or something and was like, that's a scarecrow. I got it.
My time has come. Oh my god.
Predator meets Scarecrows. Let's do it.
It's like, my time has come.
Yep, and then he made a straight-to-video MGM,
what else
movie.
Predator had? Predator had the random woman that they found.
That is true.
Who lives at the end.
Yeah.
What does this movie have? Random woman who's not part of their team who lives at the end.
Yep. But you know what Predator didn't have?
Please.
Alex? A demon dog that hated cops.
Honestly, that's a negative.
Okay.
For Predator. That's a con.
Strike one for Predator. They did not have a demon dog that hated cops.
They had a flavor for bacon, okay? I can't.
Oh my
I don't
God.
fucking believe it. I do love that that's like in there.
It's
as
so
a
funny.
Radio chatter of like, here's what happened after the fact.
And of course it's radio chatter, because why not? They've been using it for like 90% of the movie.
It's in keeping with the movie, but it's just funny because like they were just like, we need that extra. Gotcha.
We need a zinger. It's a horror movie. We need a bazinga at the end.
The bazinga for me was the freaking dude being on the plane.
Yeah, but we got two bazingas.
But then they're like, no,
we have to mention the dog, because why would we show him eating the flesh if we didn't do something?
I thought it was just funny. Because as soon as he blows up, the dog like runs over excited. Some dude was like, I got doggy chow for you. And
maybe it was a fuck up, and they were just like, fuck. That was the only take we have of that, and it looks really good, and we can't redo it. And the dog fucked it up. All right, here's what we're gonna do.
I'll accept that.
We're gonna do a radio voiceover where we explain what happens to the dog
eating burnt meat and straw.
It
becomes an evil demon dog, but it only hates cops. Fuck the law. That's all it cares about.
Fuck the police. I fucking love that. It's gonna bring me so much joy. That'll live rent free in my head for a very
It's not even on camera.
For a very long time.
It gives us such joy.
Because your imagination just goes wild.
Because you saw the dog. You saw that little doggy through the whole movie.
And it's like
picturing it.
And it's like this old, like this dog. It's very sweet, but it's
the
like
whole movie.
It's like on death's doorstep. Like it's a very old dog.
The whole movie, it's like sitting there happy as there's like people waving guns around and shit. And then you just picture that dog at the end, like violently trying to attack a SWAT team, mind you.
A SWAT team that has to. It's so violent that they had to tranquilize it.
They don't kill it; they tranquilize it.
They had to tranquilize it.
Which I like that they imply that they brought a tranquilizer with them.
I know.
Whatever. I don't even know, man.
It's funny that like the daughter that was kidnapped, was in shock, was like an afterthought. They were focused on that fucking dog
because they were like, someone in the audience is gonna really wonder.
And they didn't mention the money under the seat or anything, so I don't know why they showed the dad.
The only thing they mention is that they do mention on the radio, I think, that they don't know where the money is.
Yeah.
Because it's stuffed into a bunch
of... But I wonder if
they
were trying to set up for a sequel, too, like where the cops go, like, search for the money at the farm.
Sadness.
Can you imagine Scarecrows 2?
Imagine. More radio chatter.
Maybe they'll show the demon dog. Now wouldn't that be a sight?
I would. Unfortunately, there is no Scarecrows 2, but I would.
There is not a Scarecrows 2, but if you can bring it back, legacy character. It's a fucking dog.
That's the only legacy character I'll ever accept. I just want to see more of that.
Scarecrows 2 back and fucking put the dog in there.
I just want to see more of that dog. That's all I care about. They can have whatever Scarecrows they want. I just want to see the dog. Maybe the next movie maybe they can have Scarecrow dogs. I don't know.
Oh, dude.
Mimic human voices.
and like the 100% they'll go full tilt. The 100% of the movie is just gonna be radio chatter and voiceover.
I hope so.
Yep.
And if it's like modern day, oh, there's so many opportunities.
Oh yeah, you could do phones,
cell phones, Bluetooth,
everything.
Discord chat.
No one has to talk to each other face to face in this movie ever again. And I think the director would love that.
And that would be great. The director would actually have a fucking boner attack. Yeah. Mm-hmm. A heart attack from a boner.
Exactly.
Just imagining that.
I mean, unless he's kicked the bucket already, then ripped,
in his grave.
Yeah.
He can have that. Well,
it's true. We are just on a tangent.
That's what happens.
But yeah, that was Scarecrows.
That was indeed Scarecrows.
So if you're interested in viewing something like that, go ahead.
You should check it out.
I don't know where you find it.
And if you're not interested, you should still check it out. I don't care.
I don't know where you find it, so don't ask.
There's places. I'm sure you can find it.
Just search it. You'll find the streaming site.
It's probably on Tubi.
Yeah, most likely. A lot of things are.
Yes. Tubi loves their nonsense like this. It's most likely on there.
It's true. Yeah, so that's all I have to say.
That's it.
For They Mostly Come Out at Night, this has been Will.
This has been Alex.
And we will talk to you all later.
Bye.
Bye. Fuck the police coming straight from the underground.
Coming straight from the farm.
It's coming straight from the doghouse. The fucking doghouse. Fuck the police. Whoa, whoa. Oh, 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 oh.